Welcome. My name is Brian Knight, and I live near Melbourne, Australia, and it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Friday for me, uh, sort of the end of the trading week, really. Um, Welcome, Darren.
Hi,
I
Brian.
know you're driving.
I am, yeah.
So, welcome to this live Forex analysis session. Just note that any trades discussed in this group are to be classed purely as educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other, and we are not financial advisors. So only take any trades that you're happy to take based on your own analysis. There is a full risk disclosure and a little bit about us as live session traders. My gosh, the market's jumping around in it. Stop that there. Go look at the pairs. We'll go through those. Right. Okay. AUD CAD. Look at that. The jump back up again. Gone green. So this is like we were talking about. I didn't leave the things on yesterday. Um, we're talking about how it's sort of like got or keeping out of these ones that just keep jumping around up and down on the trend line. So going from green to red to green, like you'd be in the trade, out of the trade loss, in the.
Yep.
So for me, it would have to break that wick back up there, and it would have
Yep.
to sort of break with an engulfing candle, something that would have body of candle past either one of these.
Yep.
So it's not happening at the moment. And I doubt that Tom would be in this while it's doing this thing either. You'd have yellow bricks and we could actually have a look. Um, it's at the moment. Yeah, ACAD. Yeah, look at it. See it going sideways here.
Yep.
So, right. Okay. Um, oh, welcome, young Tom. He's coming to the party. Right. Yeah, so it's AUD CAD, not doing anything at the moment. It's just playing around. Right. Um, I think what we're doing, Darren, is we're fine tuning some of this strategy. There's the overall basic, and then there's the
Yep.
fine tuning that's occurring. Right,
Yep.
AUD CHF. Now that's coming back. It hasn't quite come to the trend bar, but you know, uh, it's close enough there. We'll see what happens. I think it's the middle of May sometime is when I think the middle of May they're making a decision on the rates decision. So here, and 3rd of May will be election results. So that's on a Saturday. So I can imagine what will happen on a Monday. It's like, or start of the trading week. Rightio. AUD JPY same. It's just coming up to touch the trend bar and do its little thing. So um, Tom, Tom probably had some buy out of that. That's all fine. If we had been in, 3rd of April, it would have been all of this. Now, apparently, I was listening on the news last night. The supreme leader is sort of like now relented on, beating China up and wants to make a deal. So much for the so much for the terrorists. Like, it's just such a upheaval of people's lives. He just doesn't give a damn. Oh well,
However, China said no, thank you.
yeah. I China said no, get stuffed. We're playing the game.
Yeah, no, they're all
Well,
in.
yeah. Well, China's got him in the corner now, and they're
Yeah,
beating the
Russia,
hell out of it.
Russia has them pinned in the war,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
China's got them pinned on the tariffs.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So much for a superpower, right?
I
Mm.
don't know. It is a superpower to be that stupid. That's like effortless.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it, eh?
Yep.
Absolutely crazy. Anyway, then the breaks. All right, AUD NZD. It did push up, but it's so it hasn't. How do I say this? You're still in this
I am,
zone at
yeah.
the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Two
stop
positions.
loss. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, you got two stop profits then.
Yeah, both in profit, yeah. In
Yeah.
fact, overall, I mean, when I looked just a short while ago,
Yeah.
I mean, 10 trades, I think it is. One of them was round about break even. 9 of them are in profit at the moment.
Mm.
Some of them are, in stop profit situations. They're very nice. Some are, could yet lose. So, but
Yeah.
still, it's not bad. Not looking too bad at the minute. 9 out
Mm.
of 10 in profit. I did get stopped out of Euro CHF, which you'll obviously come
Yeah.
to, but
Yeah.
potentially could be switching to a buy on that one. But now at the moment they're looking all right. So anyway,
Okay.
sorry, let you
Well,
carry on.
thanks, Darren. That's good. So, do you roughly know how many are still in the danger zone, danger period? Out of those
Uh,
9,
uh,
only roughly. I'm not half of them or
yeah,
two.
3
Yeah.
or 4
Okay.
of them. No,
Okay.
a bit less than half. I'd probably say about 3 or 4. I think. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's okay then. Yeah. All right then. I'll just see. And and this is quite new from not even the start of this month I think around the start of the month anyway, we started to sort of develop this strategy, or you you suggested it. So I think it is early days at this point. But it looks like it's sort of behaving, and it depended on where some of the trades were when the strategy sort of um, came out of the shadows. All right, AUD NZD. Now the thing is, it hasn't broken down past here. It has spiked up. I would, I think if this is going to continue, it would be nice. It would have been nice if it had have broken the previous low, but now it's sort of dancing around. So we'll just see. And it's like it's getting near the end of the week, so that it could do one way or the other. It just depends on where your stop profits are at the moment, whether they're above that week or you've placed them above this week. Um, it, if it was me and I'm not in this, I probably would place it above the candle before because we're going to get a next. But that's something that you can do when next candle sort of gets created or not, or leave it up there. It doesn't matter. Both are in stop profit. So, right, AUD and Singapore. Now that has pushed up, but it hasn't necessarily broken. If we put in, like, I'm going to put it at the top of these connected wicks. It
Well, I'm in
looks
this at
like,
the moment. I got in.
yeah, you got in back
When they
here.
on the first green.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
first green
because
gap.
of the long and because you
Yeah,
got that first green one, and it was quite an engulf, quite a nice push up there. It then danced sideways, and now it's pushed up. You'd be in some profit,
yeah,
but not out of the danger period.
yeah. That's right.
Okay, well, so yeah, because of that long and because of that, you got in. Where if you didn't have the long, you'd be waiting for the long, or you wouldn't be in it. Okay, all right. You still, if you didn't have that long, you wouldn't be in it at all. Okay, no worries. Just trying to work it all out. All right, no worries. AUD and USD. Now there was that nice push up, I don't think it came back and took out your stop loss. It's now pushed up a bit further now.
No, it didn't. So this survived the pullback and obviously
And
the
you're in.
stop profit situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, lovely. Yeah, no. That's all right there. So you got your stop profit somewhere at the bottom here, which hasn't come back and it's pushed up nicely. If you get the next candle pushing up, then it would be, oh no, you wouldn't yet. You'd have to wait for the next one. Then you'd put it here, just move it up that little bit further. Okay, it depends on if it continues or not. Right, CAD CHF. Oh, we have a long. Okay. This is a long-term sellout though, so well, one of two situations potentially on this is it will come up and break the trend bar and go green, which means you would be in a buy depending on the candle, or we're going to get a short here at the thing, and you're going to get into the sell and break the low. So one way or the other, that one's to watch. Okay, KJPY. Now, what happened here? Am I still? Yeah, I'm still in this one. Right. Yeah, I got in on that short. It's pulled back up again, but not broken the high and dropped back down a little bit. Right. Well, hopefully we get it to break down here. But, look at all these wicks. They're all sort of scared of this area here. They don't want to go past here for some reason. Well, we'll see. Anyway, I'm still in this in drawdown at this point because I got in down here. Okay. And it could come up and spike me out anyway. But it has been up around the trend bar, kissing away. CHF JPY. Yep, I'm still in that and in massive drawdown at the moment. So we'll just see what happens at the trend bar. There is a short, so if it goes red, yeah. I think in this situation, Darren, it would have been, I got in on that candle up here somewhere. It would have been, and stop loss down here, it would have been sensible, I think, to have actually, when this pushed up, or it came back down there, once that pushed up, I think it would have been sensible to put stop loss at the bottom here, and then it would have come down and stopped me out.
Yeah.
With a small loss. I'm just looking at it, even from a losing position, it's better to lose a little rather than now it come all the way back. I mean, at any point here, I could have just, got out of the trade, but I didn't. So, all right. And yeah, look, I think it'll come down and it'll probably potentially do a bit of sell before it will buy back up again, but I don't know. Tom's in the sell and he's loving it.
Yes.
I've made an assumption there, Tom, but yeah.
I'm up almost 3% on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you would be. Rightio. We need to look at this, Darren, and see there is opportunity here that we're not taking advantage of. Okay. Yep. Then in the euros, Euro AUD, just going sideways at the moment. There is a short, but it's not, nothing's happened here at the trend bar yet. It's all just a sideways movement. Euro CAD. Now we have a short that's turned up, but then it's pushed back. So let's wait to see what happens at the trend line. Now, the thing about it is, though, and I don't want to, we just mechanically need to do this. If we come down and we get a candle, a nice size candle breaking the trend bar and going red, we already have a short. So that sort of, in a way, mechanically, this says you need to get into that sell trade. And that's okay. But we've had a short before and a long straight after it back out again. So, but when you're mechanically trading, there is no sort of analysis. Well, there is analysis, but there's no emotion and sort of preempting what might happen. It's like these are the rules. You live or die by the rules. All right. But there may be also too, you might only get a doji here, so it might not give you the comfort in getting in there either. Okay, Euro CHF. And you're right, I got knocked out of that one as well with a nice loss. It would have come up here. So stop loss would have been up the top here.
I'm up almost 6% on this one.
Yeah. Well, that's a long and a buy. So what I should be doing is, where's Euro CHF? We should, have you got into the buy yet? No, you're going to wait till the end of the day.
No, not yet, Brian.
Darren. Well, I'm not going to get an opportunity to get back into it. So I'm going to buy this now. And I'm going to put a stop down here at the moment. 93253. Only 7 pips away from entry. Okay. Up with us 0.01. Lot size. All right. I mean, it could pull back. That's okay. So now I'm in buy on that one. Okay. Do have a long, got a green, got a trend bar change. It's close enough to the end of the session for me anyway. See what happens. Right, Euro GBP. That one's long, no short, nothing. Like, unless you're already in that trade, you'd be in that, would you?
I'm already in.
No, I was knocked out of it. I think it was.
Yeah. No,
small.
Tom.
Small. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, it's all right, Darren. No, I think pretty sure Tom would be in the sell on that off the high back down.
No, I got that and I got out and now I'm back in.
Yeah, okay. You're back in for the sell?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Oh yeah. But we're not, Darren. We're waiting for it to come to the trend bar and then decide what it's going to do. Either have a short long or a short change and back down. I think it will push back down again. I think this, like these, quite serious candles here, engulfing push up, it needs to sort of come back and take some of that out. So I think we'll get a change, a trend bar, and we can get into the sell for a period of time. Hopefully it'll get out of its a danger period. And we might be able to make something out of that one. Okay. That's Darren's nemesis. All right, Euro JPY. Right, that's still just sideways. Nothing to see at the moment. There was a short. There is no long, so we don't know what's Euro's not playing out. The JPYs are pretty sideways. Fair few of them. You got these, drop and push back, but nothing of any great sort of movement in one direction or the other. Euro NZD. Right now, I put these on yesterday.
So is this making a breakout now?
Well, no, it's only dojing down below It hasn't broken the wick at all. So it's
Uh,
not really any, it's not a,
Still in the channel at the minute.
well, no, it's slightly below the channel, but it hasn't broken the lower wick. And it's just a doji candle. It's nothing that's got any substance to it. So it's not committing to going
No.
down or up at the moment. So I'm still going to sit on the outer for this one. It
Yeah.
would have to do a serious candle before. Tom, where are you with it?
I'm already in it.
You're already in the cell. Okay, no
Yep.
worries. All right, okay. Hmm. Yeah, it just doesn't give me any confidence at this point. Like, yeah,
Yeah, just need to see what happens with the next candle. I'd
yeah,
be in agreement on that.
yeah. The next day, I think personally, it needs to give us some direction. It really needs to break the wick of that bottom wick. If it does break that bottom wick with some candle, then I can have some confidence it might sort of do a bit of a sell. But at the moment, this is not giving me any great confidence. All right, Euro Singapore. That's come back up again. If you got in on that long, that one, you would be out, in, up, down, up, slight, but you haven't moved any stop loss yet. So it's still in that, what's that,
Well,
one, two, three, four, five, six,
I was
seven, eight, nine,
taken out.
10.
I was taken
Oh,
out of
where?
this with a very small.
Without,
It was a very small profit, barely a profit.
right, okay.
Uh,
Oh, you moved
I
that
think it
up
was.
to one of these wicks up here. Okay.
Must have done. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're out of it at the moment. Rightio.
Yeah.
Well, what makes the choice for you? Because if this continues to buy, is there a choice for you to? Oh, well, it would be. You would have to have a
Well, we get
long.
along, won't we? That's what we're looking for, along, and then get back in.
Yeah, because you've got a short. Now yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Rightio.
Waiting for a long or waiting for it to drop off and cross over.
Yeah, okay, no worries. Yeah, because we do have a short. Okay, no worries, that makes sense. All right, Euro USD. Again, that's pulled back a bit. That would have been a nice. Did you? Yeah, you were in there from the third. Ding,
Yeah,
ding,
profited
ding.
out. Profited out of that one. That was a good trade.
Yeah, lovely. But we've got a short now, and if we get along, then it would be back into that one as well. Alrighty. Or it comes back down to the trend bar, one or the other. But we're out and safe at this point and profited.
And I would
Okay.
like it to
Oh,
come to the trend bar, then push
yeah.
off the long.
Yeah, it would be better, wouldn't it?
That's ideally what we want to see for the buy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Give us a better entry, and yeah,
And it
yeah.
would
Let's see.
have and it would have better momentum there because it would have done a pullback to then push back up again.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay.
And I think that's what it's probably going to do.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll do much now this week into next week, and
Yeah.
maybe then get a push off the trend bar.
Yeah. Well, the USD had sort of given signs of strength, but that current candle is not it's like Euro's like picked itself back up again. Anyway, yeah, the US dollar is in some real crazy. All right, GA. Now this has just been such a sideways for like nearly 2 weeks now. It's not given us anything to move on. And you, Tom, you wouldn't be anywhere near this one, I don't think.
No, I'm not in this.
No, it just does not have any momentum. It's just lackluster.
It's grinding
Uh,
down is what it's doing. I
yeah,
don't like those grinds.
no, no. Well, they're not worth it. I mean, it could flip you either way or the other pretty quick. All right.
Well, not only that, but you got to constantly watch them because it's so tight.
Yeah, Yeah, that's what I'm
There's
meaning.
no room for it to move.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just wait for it to break.
Yeah. And then pounce.
Yep.
Right. GBP CAD. Mm.
Yeah, this is one. This is one of the 3 or 4 that's still in the danger zone of the
Yeah, I know.
10 that are 10 trades that are in.
Well, see, I never took this trade. So that's an interesting. And if if I take it now, I'm late. I'm late in here, but I do have the long.
I mean, I'm in it, but I wouldn't
but
personally.
basically
I
I'd
wouldn't be
be in
getting
the
any
same.
now. Yeah, yeah, you would.
But
I wouldn't be getting any now if I wasn't already in it.
yeah, but the point is,
It
if I get in it
needs to make
now,
a
it
break.
would be exactly the same position as you are.
Yeah. So I wouldn't. If I wasn't in it, I wouldn't be getting in it now. That's just my
And why not?
opinion. Because well, I'm round about
Break even.
I'm round about break even because it's
Mm-hmm.
just been going sideways. So it's in a sideways. It's just sitting on the trend bar in a relatively in a sideways direction. So it needs to make its mind up which way it's going.
Yeah, true.
So that's my view. But I'm in it, so I've not been stopped out, so I'll stay in it.
Well, I don't want you to be in a party on your own though. Do you know what I mean? I think and I've just so upgraded I added to the demo. So I'm gonna get in that though, even. I know that that's
Ooh,
not a sensible thing to do, but I'm gonna put my here 83149. I know it doesn't make sense, but I just want to mechanically do this. And if
yeah.
I get in now as if I had have got in then, that's okay by me. And I just I don't have any margin issues. So I just need to we'll just see what happens. It may come back down and that's all okay. I'm not fussed. I just need to trade the potentials, that's all. Okay then. Thanks for your advice, Darren. So
Just my
I know, I know,
take on it.
I know,
Um,
but I want to be in the same party as you. Um, so just from a mechanical perspective. All right, so this is the long there. We're waiting for this to change and come back up again. Um, Tom's already up, 15% on this one, and or 3 or 4 or whatever. What we're waiting for is we've got a long, we're waiting for a green candle. That's where it's at the moment, I think.
I'm up 2%.
Yeah. And that's good. We need to look at anyway, okay. I think one of the things, Darren,
yeah,
when it's a real quite a distance away from the trend line
yeah, yeah.
and you get a long or a short, I think that's really
Well, I
we
think
can look at it.
it's a potential trade to the trend, at least to the trend line, isn't it? It's an
Yeah,
opportunity to trade it back to the trend line.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I don't want to be leaving. I don't want to have Tom just to be just leaving us on the side, on the sidewalk and
No,
wondering what to do. So, but yeah, this could have been on that long to
I
get in
think
that trade.
it's not often so many pairs are so far from the trend line. I don't think it's because of the, it was the tariff news
True.
made things move very fast on such a
True.
distance. The big.
But look,
So,
here, we've got short. Sorry, we've got a short, then down it goes. Then we get a long and it pushed back up. Now, if you had got into that trade, it just pushed straight back down again.
Yeah.
So I don't know, after the long, if it, say for example, you got that long, you wouldn't get in with that long. You'd wait and see what the next candle did. And if it had a short back, we'd leave it. Then you'd wait for a long. This one, see how it pushed back? You'd wait for the next candle before you got in. I don't know. I'm just looking at how that sort of played out there and whether you'd be motivated by getting in on that long. And maybe Tom did or didn't. I don't know where he got in, but it might not have been because that could have had some yellow bricks for him before it pushed up. It might only be that part he got.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, there you go. Well, we have to look at what these things tell us as anyway. Okay.
Yeah,
Something
I just waited for the right signal. That's it. That's all I did.
Exactly. And I think that's what I'm feeling as well. Even though it's got a long, I'd have to get it to break the longs high before I would consider anything. And I think that's what you've done, Tom.
Yeah, mine just breaks down differently than yours.
Yeah, I know.
Just completely differently. So it's the same idea as this coming back up to your trend line is now my high on my my side of things. So now I'm waiting for this to push up, do a little green, and then pull back down.
Yeah. I mean, yours is to quote an Asian quote, the way you trade is same but different. So I don't know if you've ever seen that on T-shirts.
It's the exact same thing. It's just a different view. That's all it is.
Exactly. Same but different. So it's still price related. It's just a different view of it, but still profit in that situation. Anyway, Darren, we'll need to sort of contemplate that a bit more maybe. Okay, GBP JPY. Now that is at the trend bar. We don't have a green though. It's just done a little doji candle. And it's still red on the trend bar. And we don't. You actually, Darren, you need to get along, but we don't have one. So just depends. All right, GBP NZD. Now that was their entry. You should be in a, I don't know. Are you in a relative? Yeah. You're in a stop profit situation. Okay.
I am.
Good.
I am stop profit. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it comes back, it's like it's no big deal. You just got to keep moving your stop profit back down. Okay. Good. Well, that worked. It has worked okay. Radio.
Yeah.
GBP and Singapore. Well, you'd be in a profit on this one.
Well, no, this is the one that
it wicked down.
The spreads took me out.
Yeah.
Which is extremely annoying because it's going quite well. So I'm sort of waiting to see if I get a chance to get back in. I don't want to just sort of jump in willy-nilly, but
yeah. Willie'd be worried about Nilly. So I don't know. What would give you, because you still got a long, there is no short. So would it need to break the wick up here?
I don't know.
Would it just need to be an engulfing candle and have more up above? Like what's the...
I don't know on that one because I'm just...
Or maybe we just say, let's look at it when market opens next week.
Yeah, I'm sort of thinking really on this one is...
just stay out of it for the minute.
Stay out of it. Look, see if we get a pull back to the trend bar and...
yeah, okay.
And sort of take it from there, I think. Yeah.
Fair enough. But if this does push up and has body of candle above that wick, I mean, it still could pull back, couldn't it? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Once you're out of it, then that's just the way it is. All
Yeah.
right, GU. Look at that little pullback because of the USD, but it's now weakened off. Maybe it's
Right. Well,
because
I profited out on this one, so this was a good trade,
yeah,
but we didn't
yeah,
get a
so did
short,
I.
did we? So this is
No.
another one where I have to decide what to do.
Well, maybe this is where China said stuff you, and that's
Yeah.
why the US has dropped off again, the US dollar against everything. It'd be interesting. Right here. Again, how do you decide? How do we decide when when you would get back in? So again, there's the high there. I think it would need to break that personally, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Which is a fair bit of. What are you doing, Tom? Are you back into the buy? Yeah,
No, I'm into the short.
you're still in the short.
I just got in the short.
Oh, you reckon it's
Right.
gonna push back down now?
Well, I think it is, but
Wow.
it's telling me short, so that's what I'm going with.
Okay, well that's interesting to hear. Because I think yeah, okay. Let's see if it breaks there or there. It's sort of like this is the channel that we need to, but anyway. Right. And because it's away from trend bar, it's just still green and it's still only a long. So but then again though, it's a fair way away. See, Darren, if we get a sell like or a short, yeah, okay, we'll need to look at that next week. But if there's a short and then there's a long straight away, it would, but then it could just come back to trend bar too. Radio. NZDs or NCAD. You still in
Yeah.
that?
I'm still in this, so this is going pretty well at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. Depends on where you'd put this. Probably near break even, wouldn't you? Okay. Oh no, it'd be stop profit. No, because you
Yeah.
would have got in at that candle. No, I'm not thinking
Yeah.
there. Okay. So next candle you can nearly move your stop profit up to
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
below that small candle. Okay. All right. NZD Right. That's you're
Yeah.
already in.
I got into this. Yesterday.
Yesterday,
So
yeah, well I didn't.
it's but it seems to be breaking away from the danger zone. So
Yeah.
I
Ended
think it's
is
one to.
CHF. Here we go. I'm in the buy. I'm going to be late to the party here, but that's okay. 48645. 48, is it? Oh yeah, that's okay. 90 pips away from entry. Okay. Tom's been in the buy from down here. I know he doesn't trade it. Oh yes, he does. He trades this.
Yeah, I just got in again. I'm already up 1% again.
Yeah, okay. No worries. Right. So that one I'm in on the buy on that. Hopefully I changed the other one. GK, did I change that? Yeah, I did. Right. NZDJPY. Now, there we go.
I'm in this as well.
You got into it.
Yeah. Yesterday as well.
Oh, because it broke
Was
up
it yesterday?
through there.
It sort of broke. Yeah, I think it was a bit of a brave move, really. I jumped in because it was, but fortunately, it's carried on today, so
Okay.
it's the right call.
84. What have we got? 84239. Oh, okay. All right, we'll just see. Yeah, I didn't see this later. I was away the day. I only just saw this one, but at least it hasn't pushed up. a whole lot. What have we got near there? It's 26 pips, so it's not a big. Anyway, we'll just see how that moves now. And you, right?
Yeah, still going. Yeah, this is really going well. This one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not willing to get in now because we'll just see what happens. They could just keep pushing up.
Yeah,
But for me, it would have to break past there.
just need another push up, and I can move the stop loss again.
Yeah. You'll move you. You mean stop profit.
Yeah, my stop profit, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah, good, lovely. All right, Singapore Japanese yen. Now that's not doing anything. Sideways. Okay, USD CAD. Whoa.
Yeah, still in it. It's
Yeah, but you'd be in that as a stop profit too. But it looks
yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
it's looks like it's wanting to maybe it's going a bit sideways. Looks like it wants to maybe go up, but US dollar is sort of weakened off again against the CAD today. Hasn't come down to break the low. It also didn't break the high. End of the week. We'll see what happens. All right. You're in that one. That's good. USD CHF. All right. Now, this is interesting. Because this one's been selling. It got along. I don't think it's got a lot of rip to it.
Yeah,
So
we
if
just push up a little bit, then turn, get the short, and it could be a nice sell.
Yeah. Okay. Not in at the moment. All right. USD JPY.
Yeah,
Still
again,
off that.
I profited out of this one.
Oh, when
Which
that
was a
punch,
nice profit. Yeah.
when it
Yeah.
punched up. Okay. So we're looking at how we would potentially either get back in the sell or it's going to come back to trend bar like it did there
Yeah.
and then drop off again. Okay. USD Singapore doing the same thing.
Again, yeah, profited out exactly the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, because you moved your stop profit down to here, and then when it spiked up, that was okay. Lovely. Gold is pushing back up.
Yeah, again, profited out of this one.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, the
Gave
good
us
thing
a
is
short.
yeah, the good thing about getting a short is there's a chance we'll get along now and get back in.
Yeah, but would you? Because if it is a long, it might be a fair distance away from the
It
trend
might
bar.
be. Might be.
We'd have to make a discernment in relation to that. But anyway,
I think it's going to go. I think it's going to meander for. I think it's going to go up and down. My view is for a few days, get back to the trend bar, and then we'll get along and it'll take off again.
yeah, okay, yeah.
That's what I think will happen.
Well, we'll see how that goes. Now, how's your silver going? Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good move.
That was a good move. So
Oh,
yeah, that's in a nice position on that one now.
well done. Yeah, okay, good. Bitcoin's back to 93. Yeah, look at that though. One day we haven't got a clue. Oh yeah, and where is that oil? Oh, back down to 62. Okay. Gee whiz. That's really faltering, isn't it?
Waiting for the short, and
Yeah.
which I think we might get soon on this one and get back in.
Okay. Back in for the sell. All right, well, that's the end of the week at the moment. That's good. So I'll see whether I've got myself a new little PC. Can you believe how small these things are now? That's a full PC. That's an i9 it is now.
I9. Yeah.
So hopefully over the weekend, we'll see how we go. I might be able to install this and we'll see how we go anyway. I'll be able to get that running for next week. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm in that couple of those trades. A few pulling back badly. Anyway, we'll just see how it all pans out. But I took, what did I take? 1, 2, 3, took 4 trades this morning or today or whatever, your night, your day, whatever. So we'll just see how they pan out. They're ones that are just, we're ready. All right, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. And 3 of them from previous, but they're in struggle street. All right. Anything else that you want to go over, sort out? Look at that. No?
No, I'm good.
You do? Okay.
Yep.
Lovely. All right, then. Thanks,
Okay.
Darren.
So
I will. Yeah.
I'll be travelling back from Berlin on Sunday evening. So I'll
Oh, you won't be there. Okay.
so I'll see you Monday or your Tuesday.
Yeah. No worries at all. I was going to say I got. No, I tell you, I got a phone call like a couple of days ago from the big chief at the thingo. So they've got one of the other drivers had open heart surgery and a triple bypass. So and a couple of guys were on holidays, and so stuff has become difficult. So what they've asked me to do is not do my normal run. They want me to get up in the morning and do a run in the morning, and then come home for a few hours, and then then they want me to do what's called town service. There's 2 buses that run around town back and forward to the train station, picking up people, mate. So that's from like 1:30 in my afternoon until 8:30 at night. So they want me to do that for a week. He said, "Oh, the guy doing the town service is on holidays for a week." Anyway, I went and saw the town service guy, and he goes, I said, "Oh, what are you doing for the week?" He said, "Oh, no, I've got 2 weeks." so, so So I don't know what's going to be happening, but it won't. It won't. It won't impinge on our sessions as far as I feel. We'll see how we go. All right. So have a good time. Have a good time in Berlin.
I've just arrived home. There we go. That's good timing.
Okay. Well, safe travels, and we'll see you when we see you for next week. And hopefully I'll see you before market opens time if we get there.
Yeah, I'll be around.
I might just watch some of those stop losses for the weekend, because the spreads go crazy, don't they, on market opening? So some of them that may be due to move tomorrow. I might leave it till after market open Sunday before I move them. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay then, no worries.
Okay.
Take it easy, everyone. See you later. Ciao.